Welcome to Driveway DIY, where we bring the shop to you. Today we're going to show you how to replace your ignition wires. It's always a good idea to go ahead and remove the negative battery terminal when you're working on your vehicle. It just eliminates the potential for fire and sparks. And just tuck that away. We're gonna go ahead and remove the air cleaner housing. Just remove this, disconnect this hose, and then this pops up. There we go. Then you can fold this out of the way. Okay, so this particular engine has a crab cap. That's where each spark plug terminal is on one side and then the other half of the engine's on the other, as opposed to a traditional top style cap where there's 6 or 8 or 4 pins across the top and the plug wires crisscross back and forth. This is a simpler setup because all of your odd numbers are on one side, all your even numbers are on the other. We've already labeled all of our wires here. We're gonna pull one at a time and match it up with our new plug wires as we put these together. So first, we're gonna start with number 1. That's our longest plug. So you're gonna grab the base of this, give it a twist if you can, and pull it off. Then we're gonna open up the little keeper over here. We're gonna pull this first wire off, pull it out of the retainers all the way along till we get to this first spark plug. This is the number 1 spark plug on this engine. And pop this off. So now we're just gonna pull this one out. So now we're gonna match up this plug wire. So we've got all the plug wires here. We're gonna lay them out. We know it's not the short ones. It's gonna be the longest one, which is gonna be this one. This one's a hair longer than the original. That's just fine, we're gonna use that one. So to prevent these from sticking, we're gonna use some silicone paste. This is also known as dielectric grease. Electricity will conduct through this, but it'll keep everything clean, keep moisture out of the connection. Works really, really well. We're gonna start at the spark plug. You should feel it snap in. Come up here, put it in the first wire retainer, and feed it all the way back up here. Go to the number 1, then plug that in. Then you can go on to the next one. Sometimes it helps if you push on the bottom of the boot to help loosen it up. Slide the next one off. Take it off of the next spark plug. Just gonna give that a twist, pop it off. I think this one will work. All right, so now the driver's side wires are done. We're gonna go ahead and shift over to the passenger side. The first is going to be the ignition coil wire, so just pop that off there. This is the other side. Doesn't matter which side, they're both the same. Snap that in there, up to here. And then there's a little, you may have a little retainer clip or something to hold that into. We're gonna go ahead and connect the battery. There we go, battery's connected. Now we're ready to go ahead and put the air cleaner back on, but before we do that, we're gonna fire up the engine, make sure it runs, make sure we didn't get any wires crossed. Everything runs, so we're gonna go ahead and put the air cleaner back on. And that's all there is to replacing your ignition wires, otherwise referred to as spark plug wires. Find all the parts you need to get the job done at ebaymotors.com.